of big teams here. We've got a lot of our fighters here, big roster in their stable.
Absolutely. I believe even another fighter for the kickboxing is coming out of Dominion this evening.
That's right.
All right, so as we get set and started, for kickboxing, you have the full-size boxing gloves. You know, how does that translate for you? You have a little experience of wearing both. Is there a major difference in stance, utilization, how tired your arms get? What would you say is the biggest difference when coming from MMA glove, boxing glove, or vice versa?
For me and just my style, it has to do with how you can defend punches. You can kind of just cover up more with big boxing gloves, and they can't really punch through your guard that well.
So in some ways the defense gets easier?
Yeah. Whereas MMA gloves, they slip through, and it's hard to defend that.
So Jacob Cobb again. Oh, the crowd erupts. Kron Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Westerner, local fighter, just literally a few minutes down the road, making his debut for us here at DFC 8. The crowd's still roaring.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fans here. I think even more so than some of the other Kron Gracie fighters that have fought tonight. Looks to be in great shape.
Absolutely. Both men coming in relatively tall at 155 pounds. Both of them right at 6 feet tall, if I understand right.
Yeah.
So expect a lot of cardio, a lot of exchanges. Always love the gas tank men at this weight class can provide us.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see. I'm going to assume that Jacob Cobb has the advantage in the power, but what I wonder is if I'll see more power from Chico Olvera than he threw in his MMA fights, because you don't have to worry about the takedowns. That's the beautiful thing about kickboxing, boxing, whatever, is that, you know, when you don't have to worry about those takedowns, you're able to commit more to your strikes without being vulnerable to being taken down. So not that Chico Olvera punches weak in the first place, but I think he can really sit down more on his punches in this.
Now, one thing I remember, and I think we even talked about it during our pre-fight meeting, you and I, Chico Olvera actually kind of fights out of a low stance. I thought maybe that was to maybe counteract in some of the MMA. Do you think you will see that same sort of low stance to the high kick, or do you think a little higher, more power?
I think it's going to be higher and longer. I think it's going to be a more karate type stance.
Absolutely.
First, fighting out of the blue corner, making his kickboxing debut, standing 6 feet even, weighing 155.4 pounds. He hails from San Antonio, Texas, and Dominion MMA. Give it up for Chico, the Superman Olvera. His adversary lays in over the red corner. He stands at 6 feet even, weighing 155.2 pounds, making his kickboxing debut from Monroe, Louisiana, and Cobb Racing Jiu-Jitsu. Race away for Jacob Cobb.
Mr. Cobb smiling like a madman, ready, even though it's his debut fight so far.
Yeah, he looks to be very, very comfortable in there, like he's supposed to be here right now.
Glove touch. Olvera opening with a leg kick. Cobb immediately trying to cross over.
Yeah, and you see bad intentions from Cobb already.
Cobb moving forward on almost everything.
Yeah, hasn't connected quite yet, but definitely throwing with a lot of power.
Olvera again out of that karate stance. Actually used it. Did you consider that a slip?
Yeah, the referee did, and it was really hard to tell how hard it landed. I think both those body kicks have landed pretty decently, but it was kind of just off balance, got knocked over, throwing kicks of his own.
Cobb does not seem to be a man of combos right now. Seems to be a man of power.
Yeah, he's really overcommitting to his punches right now. He's not setting them up, and that's going to be a knockdown as he gets caught, drops to a knee. I think he really needs to rein it in a bit, set up his punches a little bit, and not just try to knock the guy's head off with every punch.
Cobb immediately to the touching of the glove and immediately to the body shot. Charles. Cobb again with a high head kick.
Oh no!
Acting like it's an MMA fight.
Yeah, can't hit him while they're down. Those are illegal strikes. Got to be careful. I know this is his debut. He's not used to fighting there in this kind of rule set before, but.
Mr. Bam Bam Ajoub giving a warning, and that looked to be a little closer to the back of the head.
Yeah, and also just down. He was on a knee, so.
Glove touch this time, a little more tentative. Both men immediately opening back to shots. Neither one of them seem to be interested in letting this fight go to decision this evening.
Yeah, Cobb's landed a couple now. There's a few more. He's really opening up and landing now.
Big open swings from both gentlemen, but Cobb's looking to connect a little more with a little more power.
Heavy shots. Big head kick from Chico Olvera.
Oh, Chico catching him on the ground up again. Another knockdown. What is the score at this point?
Yeah, that one I'm unsure of just because it seemed like Cobb, yeah, I'm not sure if he was trying to throw like a flying knee or what it was, but he was definitely just like jumped in the air.
And Chico used that to his advantage, kind of just pushing him over.
Yeah, and I believe but it was ruled a knockdown. I believe there is a 3 knockdown rule, so if he goes down again, I think this fight could be over.
50 seconds left in the first round.
Oh, and he does go down.
That is it.
And that's going to be it.
Third down.
That's going to be it. That's a 3 knockdown. And that's going to be it. Chico Olvera getting it done with a 3 knockdown TKO in the first round. Cobb just, a bit overcommitted, not worried about his defense enough, and he's going to take the loss in his debut.
Immediately, though. Can't wait to see that come back.
I do. I wish I could get another look at that second knockdown, just because it was unclear to me.
That was a relatively clean cross, though.
Yeah. I believe that was the was that the last one there?
That was the last one.
On that second one, just where I'm sitting, I'm not sure that I would rule it a knockdown, but I'm sitting here yapping, so it's hard to, referee has the best view.
Well, then again, Cobb being so forward, so zealous, it almost makes it hard to determine what was the cause of the knockdown.
Right, yeah. And his back was, to me, it's hard for me to see from where I'm sitting.
Again, the call is always to Bam Bam Maju.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the 2-minute 16 mark of round number 1, we have a winner by technical knockout. The blue corner, Chico, the Superman Olvera.
A barn burner of a fight for sure. Guys, pictures are taken just to touch on the rules. So they are 3-3-minute rounds. And again, with kickboxing, a 3 knockdown rule.
My winner, Chico. We get it done impressive style. Technical knockout. You get it done 3 times. How do we feel about our victory today, sir?
Pretty overwhelmed. It's been a tough year. Gotta thank God for this one. Thank my team, Dominion MMA, my support system, my beautiful fiance Giselle, and our baby boy that came all the way out here from San Antonio. It feels good. We're just gonna go after the next one. This is what we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner one more time, Mr. Chico Olvera.